What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K26 video, and in today's video I'm bringing you guys another episode of Badge Breakdowns. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be discussing the Versatile Visionary Playmaking Badge. Now, the description reads, it improves a player's ability to thread and fit tight passes, including alley-oops, quickly and on time. So if you don't know, this is what I like to call a 2-for-1 type of badge, in the sense that we are actually going to be getting Lob City Passer, which was the badge that used to be for throwing alley-oop passes, and then we're also going to be getting Needle Threader, which was useful for throwing, like, needle threaded passes, getting passes through defenders and whatnot. Now, both of these badges are combined into one for Versatile Visionary, and as you can see on your screen, I'm just going to be showing you guys a couple of clips for Versatile Visionary. Now, right now, I do have the badge on gold. I've used multiple levels of this badge. I've used bronze, I've used silver, I used gold, and I've used Hall of Fame. But mostly I've spent most of my time with silver and gold on this badge. I didn't spend too much time with bronze as I was leveling up offline. I didn't really get to spend much time with bronze online. By the time I was able to get online, I already, mostly had my badge almost all the way upgraded to silver. And then, I was able to quickly grind, as I like to pass first. I'm a pass first type of player, like to get my teammates involved. I was able to level up my silver pretty quickly to gold. And then gold, to me, I stayed on gold, but I obviously +1'd it just to see, if there was a difference between gold and Hall of Fame. And in my opinion, I didn't really notice a difference. I noticed that jump from not having a badge to getting it bronze. I was able to throw passes on the CPU at the all-star and superstar level. Haven't played Hall of Fame to tell you just how good it is on Hall of Fame defense, but all-star, pro, superstar difficulty, upgrading it from bronze to no badge, you're going to just be throwing turnovers. And then I went to silver and then gold. Silver and gold, you definitely notice a difference. A jump, especially from bronze. I noticed a major difference between bronze and gold. Hall of Fame and gold, I didn't really notice much of a difference. The badge still felt the same in my opinion. So personally, I think the sweet spot is gold. The clips that I'm showing you here in this video are all from gold Versatile Visionary, showing that you can pull off some crazy passes with just gold. And I do have a 94 pass accuracy on this build, so take that with a grain of salt. If you do have a higher pass accuracy, then you can probably make these passes and plus some, as far as like what you can do with the badge. As for my recommendation, again, I feel like if you're the primary ball handler, I know a lot of people are running around with 80 or 85 pass accuracy. Personally, I went 94 because I wanted bailout, but the added bonus is that I'm getting gold Versatile Visionary, and if I choose to, I can go up to Hall of Fame or Legend Versatile Visionary if I choose to +1 it or +2 it. Personally, in my opinion, I think gold is definitely enough. I don't think you really need to go higher. I will eventually +2 it just to see if I notice a difference between Hall of Fame and Legend. But right now, to me, gold is really the sweet spot for this badge, as I didn't really notice much of a difference from Hall of Fame. Maybe that might be different, and I'm mostly going based off the needle threader aspect of this badge. Throwing crazy bounce passes, throwing, crazy flashy passes to people cutting and whatnot. I'm not really so much going based off of throwing alley-oops. This badge might be goated for alley-oops on Hall of Fame and Legend. I don't know. I haven't really been throwing alley-oops just because of the change to alley-oops, and so many dudes are, I've thrown 3 alley-oops so far, and all 3 of them have ended in a turnover because the person pressed the wrong button or didn't time the button properly, and I'm getting TOs. So I haven't thrown an alley-oop in probably like 10 or 15, maybe even 20 games of rec, because dudes will just give you a turnover because they just not expecting to have to press anything other than square. So again, take this with a grain of salt. This badge might be goated at higher levels for alley-oops, but right now I'm just using it for the needle threader aspect, and I think, in my opinion, gold is your best bang for buck. and truly the sweet spot for this badge. Can you get by with bronze and silver? Sure, but you definitely should be shooting for gold. Even if you have to +1 it, definitely should be shooting for gold if you can. As always, let me know down below what you think of this badge in the comments, and please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K26 content, and of course more badge breakdowns like this. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.